Leaders build superheroes. What happens when you, or someone that works for you, gets a job, or when you don't? What happens when you interview for a job and you get it, and when you don't? There are challenges and decisions in both outcomes, and loads of thinking and huge potential impacts with both scenarios. It is the season in the Northern Hemisphere where staff and leaders are in the middle of interviewing for new posts. It is when we're all looking to see where the next opportunity lies. When you aren't successful, so much goes through your head. What happens when the feedback isn't what you expected? Is there a way to deal with the letdown of not getting the job you really wanted? What goes through your head? How do you rationalise it? Is there a correct way to react? There aren't any correct answers. It's okay to feel disappointed, to feel upset. If you were indifferent with the news, did you really want it anyway? First, getting knocked back is not failure. It is learning. It's an opportunity to grow. For some reason, it isn't the right place or the right time for you. What did you learn from the experience? What did you learn about you? We say it again and again. It is about mindset. A very cool, aspiring leader I work with told me, when you don't get the job, it's time to find the superhero you. Wayne Dyer puts it simply, with everything that has happened to you, you can either feel sorry for yourself or treat what has happened as a gift. Everything is either an opportunity to grow or an obstacle to stop you from growing. You get what you choose. So why do some of us succeed and others don't? Honestly, maybe it's just not your time. Maybe there are good reasons for not getting that offer you so desperately want. Every interviewer brings a different perspective. We know what one person looks for may be very different to what another person sees. Some interviewers carry a belief of, you must work through the ranks, having one position before you can take on the next. Where others believe that you can jump around and move to new roles and are open to taking a punt on the outsider. There are risks for everyone, in both. What position is the company in? Do they need new thinking or someone to settle and steady the ship? Is there room in the company to innovate, or does it need the status quo? Sometimes not getting the role is not about you. Rather, it's about the needs of the business. And then it comes, you've had the rejection. Is it right to seek feedback from the people who interviewed you? Seeking feedback when you are unsuccessful is a divided opinion. Some people believe it is impolite to ask, while others are happy to sit and give you some genuine messages. But do you know why you are asking? Are the people you're asking going to be honest? And do you really want the feedback? Really? And what if you disagree with it? How will you react? Who is going to coach you through the feedback once you have it? And how will you use it? If you use it at all. As a leader, do you give feedback to those you interview? Why or why not? And do you do this verbally or in writing? Personally, I never put it in writing. Then comes reflection. So in all of this, what did I learn about myself and about the process? What would I do again and what would I do differently? What do I need to do to get my next job? And am I prepared to work on my growth points? What are my strengths? We forget to work from our strengths. Think, appreciative inquiry. Strengths will get us through the hard spots of a new beginning. Of course, part of job hunting, there is the process of dealing with the opinions of everyone else and the impact they see that it has on them. When you've told someone that you've applied for a job and then you have to tell them you didn't get it, or you did get it, and then you have to deal with their opinions about whether they think the decision was the right one or not, and then their opinion as to why. We know Those that tell you the interviewer must be mad, or that you were stupid to be interviewing in the first place, or the sympathy player, oh, never mind, I'm sorry, none of which are helpful. More often than not, they even forget to ask how you feel about it. And then when you do get the job, they talk about themselves all over again. Oh, what will I do without you? How my life will change because you've been successful. Get into Brene Brown discussions here. Again, they forget to say, how fabulous you are. So then, how do you move forward? The best quotes I've heard of late are both from leaders and those who have had the I'm sorry result. I work with a range of leaders in coaching and in leadership development training, from aspiring to senior SLTs, some incredible people, and I learn from and with them each day. One of them said, I'm going to bring my face back to this interview again and again, learning more until I can help you see what I have in me, until you can see why I believe in me. Another, I see the passion and I see your needs. Let me coach you into the role. You're not there yet, but I will help you get there. That was a comment from an interviewer in the middle of an interview. Loved it. Being a leader doesn't require a title. Having a title doesn't make you one. I don't need a title to grow and to lead and to carry on. I know I can lead from where I'm at, to learn and to show you I can do things. From a beginning leader who applied for a job, didn't get it? Love it. A great Robin Sharma reflection there. And recently, I had the privilege of interviewing a number of people seeking promotion, and it is a privilege. What really stood out was hearing the direct impact of leadership learning on our leaders. Those who had worked over the past few months with leadership learning stood out significantly. They could talk about processes, quote theory, and align it with their practice. It was simply quite stunning. Knowing that there are businesses and teams investing in their people, it is heartening. We know to grow, we need to learn. And to do this, we must simply surround ourselves with those who are learners too. Simon Sinek speaks candidly and so well about the impact of leadership learning. And of course, we have those who are successful, and again some gorgeous quotes. I can do this because I believe in me. And when I didn't believe in me, I knew you did. You gave me the strength to know that I could. And then after that thrill, when they get the successful notice to say, yep, you're in, then the self-doubt rolls in. What have I done? Can I do it? Do I really want it? Can I do it? Can I really do it? And as a leader, what do you say? Yes, go. I'm excited for you. Let me help you get ready for it. Or do we retreat and say, no, but why? Don't go. Who has the fixed mindset then? You get the new role and then what? What do you do to prepare for it? You're a new leader. Everything starts whizzing through your mind. Don't wait for the job description. Write your own. Push beyond what is expected. I always think a job description is a limitation, like writing a rubric or a success criterion before you begin. Don't ask for it. Design it and co-construct it once you're into the job. This is more exciting and you can break the ceiling. Show what you think should really happen. Start from what to do and what you do and what you need to replicate in your practice. And what do you want to do that you have never had the opportunity to do? What culture do you want to create? What have you learned from those you have worked with before? What to do and what not to do. Both lessons are really important. Just go for gold. Don't wait. Dr. Seuss is in the centre of a great debate at the moment, but there are some things he said really, really right. Oh, the places you'll go. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know. And you are the one who'll decide where to go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kids, you'll move mountains. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away.